in the contacts here, you can see, this is a good example. You can see the workflows which has been attached to this property. Okay, so there are various workflows which are happening here. Okay, for example, we have got finance manager, intercompany, financial input, and all that, and then the details of the people will be put there. So this is what Kyra was saying, that you come to the specific level of that. So it means that when you are posting a journal for this particular property to this particular property, it will activate a workflow for that particular journal.
So is that
Could you show us an example of that?
So
Sorry?
set the property.
Set up, sorry?
So is it set up at the property level then? So it's not to do with, you don't have to have workflows on for all journals. It would have to be defined in the property first before it would trigger a workflow in the journal process.
Okay, let me just explain this. Okay.
Could we maybe actually see you set one up? I think that might, like, set up a workflow and see you tag, like what the filter options are, or what the settings are when you do it.
I just want to explain something as well before we do that. Okay. So if you come here to the workflow, the workflow object, you'll be able then to say for each particular list of property, okay, I want to attach that particular workflow. So at the moment we don't have any workflows here. So you'll be able to say for this particular property, when I run that, I should be able to have a workflow attached to that. Okay. So what it means is when you run when you run any journal for that particular property, then because you have attached a workflow, then it will activate that particular workflow. Okay. So in terms of setup, it might take us a few minutes, but I would rather if we want to go through a session of workflows, because it's just some details setup which I'll need to do, and I don't think it will be good use of time to set that up unless
I don't think we need to do it on our system.
Yeah.
I guess we're still just struggling to understand what this looks like in reality if we were using this.
Okay.
Can I just imagine? So if I give you a scenario, Fabrics 1, Ashley is a preparer, Powell is a reviewer, and it has to be, a journal has to be created by Ashley and posted by Powell, and that has to be the way it goes. And we want to just set that up as an example. How do we make sure that that applies only to Fabrics 1? How do we make sure that Ashley is the only preparer that is listed? And how do we make sure that Powell is notified when Ashley has completed her steps so that he can, as quickly as possible, go in and same day, same hour, do his part? Is that what this does?
Yes, is that what it does? But like I say, if you don't mind, you can give me. I'll need like 5 to 10 minutes just to set it up for you, and then we can go through that. If
oh really?
If that,
okay.
Yeah. So
that's
because
what I thought it would be longer.
I'll just do a simple one, and then we can go through that. So let's just go through the process now. Let's say until 10:45, and then we can come back at 11. Then we can go through a worked example, because by that time I would have set it up for you.
Okay. Yeah. Okay,
Yeah. So what we are saying is, you want to set up just a journal, just a journal, and what we are going to do is, when we set up a journal, we are just going to have 3 steps here. Somebody is going to input, somebody is going to review, and somebody is going to approve it. That's it.
I think the review and the approve are the same thing, actually.
Okay, so if you want that, you just have 2 steps then. So it will just be 2 steps like that.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's fine. Yeah.
Marinelle, sorry.
Yeah, hi, Search More. If additional to the example that you're going to make on Amy's request, can you also show us how we can create workflows on a generic way, not just specific to a certain property or fund? Is that possible, or you need to create a workflow per property and attach it per property?
No, no.